The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
I read a story recently. Rabbi Ezriel Tauber, Zecher Sadiq Levaracha, said about himself in one of his Sefarim. He said about 35 years ago, they were two brothers from a town in Israel. They came from a family that was totally secular, that was anti-religious, but the family was very well respected. These two boys went to a seminar where rabbis would speak at a hotel for the weekend and give chizuk for Ba'alei Teshuvah. And they went somehow, their friends pulled them. And they were so inspired that they went to learn Torah and Or Sameach, and they became Ba'alei Teshuvah, and their parents wanted to disown them. And their brothers wanted to disown them. They said, "We can't talk to you anymore. You went out of your mind." And these two brothers were learning. But one of them felt bad. They didn't have a relationship with their family. One day, this brother in Or Sameach calls up his other brother at home and he calls up his brother Levi. He says, "Levi, I want to make peace. I want to be your brother again. Do me a favor. There's a seminar this coming Thursday night. I want you to go, not to become religious. I want you to just see where we're coming from. See what the rabbi says. Then we'll have a better relationship." He says, "I'll go. I have to ask mommy and daddy." He asked the parents. The parents said, "Absolutely not. No way. You're going to get brainwashed. No way." Anyway, Levi said, "Don't you want to have a relationship? Let's see what they're listening to. Maybe we could convince them out of it." "Okay, you could go, but we're all going. I want to make sure that you don't hear the wrong things." So the parents and the two boys back at home went Thursday night, and forgot the name of the rabbi who was speaking. The rabbi gave such a powerful class. They were in awe. They loved it. They stayed that night in the hotel till the next morning, and they heard the Friday class. They loved the Friday class. They stayed for Shabbat. By the end of Shabbat, they wanted to become Ba'alei Teshuvah. And Levi and his other brother registered in Or Sameach to join their other two brothers. Many years later, this Levi himself became a person who brings back Ba'alei Teshuvah. He speaks at events. He brings back hundreds. And he was speaking by one event. And he told his story of how he became religious, of how he went to the seminar. And as Hashgacha would have it, Rabbi Ezriel Tauber was there because he was one of the speakers that was scheduled that night. And after the speech of Levi, Rabbi Tauber said to him, "That was beautiful. By any chance, did you become inspired from the seminar on Chanukah?" He said, "Yeah, it was on Chanukah. How did you know?" He said, "That was my seminar." "What do you mean that was your seminar? I don't remember you there." He said, you don't understand. A couple of months before this, I was sitting with a couple of rabbis, and a rabbi said to me, "Rabbi Ezriel, could you get me $15,000? I said, "For what?" He says, "For a seminar. I want to run a seminar." I said, "What's a seminar?" He says, "I get hundreds of irreligious Jews to come to a hotel, and I make 100 of them religious, Ba'alei Teshuvah, for the weekend." He said, "You're going to make 100 people Ba'alei Teshuvah?" He says, $15,000, $150 a person? That's nothing. Of course, I'll get you the money. He said, and I got him the money, and I didn't hear that much about it, but he told me after that he made 200 people religious. And I was so excited, $75 a person. But what I did not know is that you were one of those people. And now I see that you are inspiring hundreds more. And I thank Hashem that I had the zechut to sponsor that Shabbaton. And I thank Hashem that He showed me the fruits of my labor. Of look at what you became. We don't know what could become of a deed, of one tefillah, of one act of charity. Who knows? You paid for this one to have a baby, and that baby grows up to become this one, and he inspires that. And it's all because of you. We should be running to do chasadim like this.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org